The day everything began to unravel was a hot market afternoon. The air was thick with smoke from roasting yams, the cries of traders, and the buzz of flies. Reverend Okafor was at his stall as usual, smiling, sharpening his long butcher's knife. Customers crowded around him, bargaining, praising his generosity. But far away, in a neighboring village, a young woman named Ngozi stumbled into the square, barefoot, her clothes torn and stained with blood. Her eyes were wide, wild with terror. She collapsed in the dirt, gasping, help me, he will kill them all." The villagers rushed to her aid. When they asked who she meant, Ngozi whispered a name that froze the crowd. Reverend Okafor. At first, nobody believed her. It sounded impossible, blasphemous. But when she described the rooms, the chains, and the smell of death, silence fell upon the people. She said she had been taken, locked inside a dark cellar behind the butcher's store, along with other girls. She said Okafor made them cook, clean, and sometimes give birth. Tears rolled down her face as she whispered, "The babies, he takes the babies. I don't know where. I don't know why." That night, a group of brave young men decided to investigate. They crept through the bush to the back of Okafor's butchery. The doors were locked, but the air reeked of blood. One man pressed his ear to the wall and heard it, chains rattling, soft cries, and something dragging against the floor. Fear gripped them, but they returned before dawn with the elders. The butcher's shop was forced open. Inside, the floor was sleek with blood. Hooks hung from the ceiling, some with flesh still clinging to them. Old chains dangled, stained black. Against the wall, a large wooden table was soaked through, and on the floor, something small and pale, a severed hand. Behind another locked door, they found what remained of Reverend Okafor's secret, cramped cages, bloodied cloths, and the stench of death so strong it made them choke. The girls were gone. Only their belongings, headscarves, shoes, and bracelets remained in the dust. And Reverend Okafor himself. He was gone. Some say he escaped through a hidden tunnel under his shop. Others swore they saw a dark figure running into the forest that night, clutching something that cried like a newborn. The villagers were left in shock, fear, and shame. They had trusted a man of God. They had eaten from his hands. And now they whispered to one another that maybe the missing people were never kidnapped, maybe they had been butchered, sold, and eaten. Till today, no one knows what truly became of Reverend Okafor. Some say he still roams, preaching by day, hunting by night. Others believe he was never human at all.